Hey there, everybody. Welcome back. We have a new legendary banner for Fire Emblem Heroes. So that means I did all the tedious work of finding out who comes back when for you and put it in the Hero Tracker video. A little bit of a complication. We are now 10 months deep, a number of which we've not hit before. So I didn't have any formatting for a total group. Oops. So we're not going to have it grouped together all at once this time. But I am going to break down every month and then highlight some more interesting ones that I think should have some attention drawn to them. And hopefully we come out the other end a little bit smarter, right? And aware of when things are coming back. And just some other little fun things that happen throughout the month regarding legends and mythics. So to start, this is the upcoming batch that we have. Okay, so as far as upcoming goes, we did just say goodbye to rearmed Ophelia, and by goodbye I mean she's on the banner right now, which means she won't be coming back on here. Probably not for a very long time, because as you can see, we have a lot of reds still in the pool. 6, in fact. 7 prior to this, which is a lot. Blue, we just saw Alfred. Okay, so he's gone, but from his banner, he is the only one who has shown up. So that still leaves, like I said, Allier. We still have Chloe, and we also still have Saline, who may very well be on the next month. We'll find out. As far as Cullis goes, again, all we did was lose Alencia from here. Send Alencia. Probably look for Tana in the next month or two. Yeah, makes sense. Outside of that, nothing has changed. So these are who are coming up, and I'll leave them on the screen so you have kind of an idea as we go through the months here, and we take a look at blank spots and things along that nature, just so you have a better idea. So let's start with the first block, June through August, the summer months, as I like to call them. June is next month. Obviously, we didn't have any changes there. Okay, we still have Yuri and Veronica coming back in red. Julia is slated to be, I think, a Forma. We don't have any other remixed legendaries or mythics coming back that month outside of her, so I've indicated her with a little Forma soul. That's fun. Again, nothing's changed. I think red and Cullis are still probably the two highlights of this particular banner so far. One thing to point out about June, it is a midpoint banner, which means we're going to be getting some sort of mythic / legendary addition to a normal pool banner, but they themselves will be on that banner and then popped on to the June banner later that month when legendaries and mythics roll around. So we are technically we're getting 2 in June. What that is, I don't know. I would put good money on green, is kind of how I feel about it, because we don't have a lot of green options in the filler pool, as you can see. But blue and Cullis are also good options. If it's red, I don't know. But as far as red does go, it kind of has a good option as far as being the new legend or mythic that month. I guess technically it should be a new mythic, but we'll see. So that is that. That's really the only exciting thing about June, the midpoint banner when it drops. And then we basically have 8 weeks straight of swimsuit banners, which is a lot. It is a lot. I hope they find some way to condense like year 1, 2, and 3 banners at this point, because the screen, it just keeps scrolling every time we get a bunch of banners, and it's wild. This July, is stacked. Okay, there's a lot happening for July. Nerthuz is coming back, so that's kind of cool, I guess. High likelihood of, I guess it technically should be a legendary in July, for them to be blue that month. So that's neat, I guess, if you're into that. Legendary Sigurd, legendary Lilina, both good red cav options for legends. Thor and Eitri. Like November playing back all over again. They debuted together, in case you're unaware. And Eitri is also technically a legendary hero, which is weird. But hey, that is what it is. They're back again. I would assume that this is fate, that they're sharing color again. Colorless is stacked, like legitimately stacked. I think as far as color options go, blue is going to be strong, but colorless is by far the winner as of right now. Green, if you haven't had the chance to pick up Thor or Eitri, green is also good. I don't often say that red is the weakest option, but red is kind of your weakest option right here. And that's not really saying much, because red is still pretty solid. And you're likely to have a God Sword fill in for that month as well for red. So just some thoughts there. As far as remixes go, Altina is back. Big priority for me. I'm very excited, very cool about that. Crom is back. Kind of pog. Another thing to note that is important, okay, Leaf. Leaf is likely going to be a Forma unit for Hall of Forms that month. So, if you're looking to save Forma Souls, I've talked a bunch about this in the past. A couple of videos I've done on this at this point. But just a PSA, a mini PSA, if you will. Green is completely full with some pretty good options. Yuna's is pretty baller. Gunthra, I can never say enough good things about. So yeah, July is pretty solid. Definitely keep an eye out on the legendary Mythic banner that month. As far as August goes, August has a lot going on, okay? And you may notice that currently it is completely full for the month. And that is because August is the half anniversary. August is the month of Choose Your Legends. So outside of all that, okay, we're also getting a new batch of remix options. So ones that are currently in the legendary Mythic monthly pool that may get bumped over, not necessarily remixed, but just bumped over into that remix banner, awaiting future remix. Legendary Corrin is one. This is when she's actually coming back for the first time since this banner. So that's kind of interesting. You may see Seliph pop over there. Freya is a possibility. They may even bump Reagan over, but Reagan probably won't get remixed for like a very long time yet. At least 6-8-ish months. What we're probably going to see start to be remixed are like latter half of book 4. So stuff like Triandra's down there. Freya and Triandra actually came out at the same time, so it would make a lot of sense if Freya got bumped over into the remix pool. Seliph, good lord, that guy was on legendary bonus for Arena last week, and good god, does he need help. So I hope he gets remixed sooner than later, and I hope to Naga he gets bumped over. Please help our boy. he needs just the most help of all the help. So while August is technically full right now, it won't be that way for like ever. Okay, like at least 3 heroes are going to get bumped over into that remix pool when they announce the new additions. September, this is when Hinoka's coming back. Very cool, very pog. We love that. Remix banner again that month, very neat. Probably stuff like Mira could be on the block. You'll note that Hector has a Form of Soul on him, because that is technically a Blazing Blade Hall of Forms month. So he could technically fit the bill for that. I'm still not sure that they won't bump Ephraim over into October to make him a possible. But we'll just have to wait and see, I guess. As far as everything else, it's nothing really all that interesting. I think Colorless is kind of cool, just because Gateau is there. Honestly, that's literally the only thing. I just like Gateau a lot. He's color sharing alongside Claude, which is unfortunate for me, because if there's Claude on raid up alongside something else I want, I'm definitely getting a Claude instead, because that's just how history has played out for me. October, we have Nana coming back. Currently no shares, so vibe out how you feel for Nana now. I guess now is a great time to get her, because we don't know what the future holds, right? So if you are after Nana, now is probably a good time to try and pick her up, given her color shares at the moment. November, got a little more for November now. I think both Robin and Lynn have joined the remix options since last we spoke about November. And then we also have Sita and Sather showing up as well. November is going to be that month where we're starting to look at the end of the current book. Okay, so think about your end game baddies for the current book. That's basically how I would describe it. Fitting that Sather is there. I'll say that. We're kind of ending how we began, so that's fun. Will it be Golvig? Probably. Yeah, I'm gonna get hit with many Golvig in a very short amount of time. So that's kind of cool, I guess. December. Nothing literally has changed. Nothing has changed for December. It's still just Deirdre there. January, again, nothing's really changed outside of Micaiah coming back, and then also Leaf. Leaf is here. Yay. And I think Peony got picked up too, because I think it was just Ike holding down the fort literally by himself prior to this month's updates for Remix and standard legendaries, mythics. And then we have Myrrh coming back in February, so if you want Myrrh, you're gonna have to wait a while. Unless you pull her now. So that's something to look forward to. And then we just have March, which is Erica. That's it. Just Erica. Just Erica chilling. Literally nothing else. So, you know, as with most of these, all of the interesting stuff is usually towards the beginning half of this list, which is no different here. A couple things to highlight. Just go back and re-look at some of the more interesting months. I'm going to pull July through September. Okay. July, like I said, very interesting month, we'll say. Orb depletion is at an all-time high. All right. There's just a lot going on. Eitri and Thor, this may be their second to last appearance as far as a standard banner goes. Okay. After that, they have a chance of getting bumped into that remix pool. Again, not actually being remixed necessarily, but being put into that pool for remix options. And what we're starting to see now is that remix pools are going to be more spread out, because the remix pool in general is getting bigger, but they're not doing a remix banner every single month, right? So by laws of math, that means heroes are getting fewer reruns. Okay. The benefit of being an early mythic and legendary hero is that you get more reruns, and that's just how it is. So the better they are, the less frequently they pop up, I guess, is the general takeaway here. Unfortunate, but true. So just a heads up there. If you're interested in Eitri or Thor, you may want to wait. I know a year-ish in gacha terms is like an eternity, but Just some food for thought there. Like I said, probably a blue legendary or mythic that month, up alongside Nerthas. So if you didn't get Nerthas before, guess what? Your stocks went up, because probably alongside a new color share if you want to try and get her. August, like I said, we have it full, but it won't be full for very long. We'll have half anniversary stuff dropping in August, new remix stuff getting announced, new additions to that remix pool. Just a lot of stuff happening in August. Okay, so buckle up. Orb depletion, like I said, at an all-time high towards the end of the summer, just because there's anniversary stuff. We'll probably get Brave Banners rerun again sometime around there, after or alongside the current Choose Your Legends, which is, it's just a lot to take into. New remixes, just a lot of stuff happening. We had Thieves last year for a special banner. Previously was Pirates. Will we get Thieves again and then something new next year? I don't, maybe. But there's stuff like that happening too. So August is going to be probably the most busy month, particularly if you don't care about swimsuit heroes. Okay, if you don't care about the bikini banners, yeah, you're riding free until August. But boy, is August going to be a nightmare for a lot of people. And then September, I'm just tacking on here again as a gentle reminder that Hinoka's coming back. Okay, and we're probably getting a new red legend or mythic at that time. And it is high likely that they will color share alongside one of the chosen god swords. Possibly even Fallen Byleth. Or Rearmed Kram. So, red in September is going to be nuts. Okay? Everything else feels a little underwhelming. September for red is going to be insane. So, if you don't want Hinoka now, okay, but you're kind of like courting the idea, you're flirting with it a little bit, September for Hinoka is going to be so much better than what she currently is now, I think. Unless you're in the Ophelia camp, in which case now is a really good time to pull her. So I guess what I'm saying is Hinoka just keeps winning on these banners. The benefit of being a red bow. And those are just a couple extra highlights that I wanted to throw your way and give you some consideration. Reminder that we have high likelihood of legendary formas for all 3 months there, including Julia in June, just before this. So, but that is the hero tracker. I hope that you found that helpful. If you did, I would appreciate a like on the video, and if you haven't subscribed yet, maybe do that. I do these pretty much for my diehards, my day ones, my membies. All of them that support the channel. So if you benefit, share the wealth. You know what I mean? Leave a like or something. And yeah, that's it. I hope. If not, I've wasted 20 minutes of my life. So that's cool. Anywho, hopefully smaller tracker next month. I hope they don't branch out past March. That would be kind of insane. These are the times we're living in. Let me know which month you are most excited for, or what you're trying to track down here over the next few months. In the comments. That's it for now. Thanks again, and I will see you in the next one.